Hi everybody, today I will be showing you 3 different learning management systems that could be utilized in a high school setting. First, I will explain Google Classroom, then Schoology, and then Edmodo. First, what is a learning management system? A learning management system is also called an LMS. Learning management systems are great tools for learning, communication, and productivity. As you can see in this diagram from Kazim and Khaled in 2016, teachers can create activities and learning tools, interact with students outside of class, and manage documents and record student records with learning management systems. So definitely very valuable in a high school classroom for organization. Walker, Linder, Murphy, and Dooley from 2016 discussed that learning management systems are a great resource to support on and off-campus online education, including supporting face-to-face instruction, blended instruction, and distance education. Since there are 3 learning management systems I will discuss, and they're all very similar, I want to show you what you can do differently on each LMS so you can decide what works best for you. To start with, let's talk about the similarities. All of them can be used to collect papers and push out papers to students. They all keep students very organized. Students cannot lose any work because it stays on the LMS. All 3 of these also have option for quizzes. However, you have to utilize Google Form to have a quiz in Google Classroom. Then you can use the Flubaroo extension to grade your own quiz. All 3 of these also have a mobile app, and the students have to sign up to these systems to get on them. First, I want to show you Google Classroom. So I will show you a classroom I already have for my English class. This is where you would create an announcement, an assignment, a question, or reuse a post. When you create an assignment, student can either get their own copy, edit a copy, or you can do a view-only copy. This is what it looks like when you create an assignment. So if I were to click here, I can attach something from the Google Drive or somewhere else on your desktop, whatever you saved it as. Say I select this document, view, edit, or copy. Then you would assign it, and it would be at the top of the page right here. There is no gradebook in Google Classroom, but most teachers already have their own gradebook from their school, so you don't really need that if you're in a high school setting where they provide you with a gradebook. If you would like to know more about Google Classroom, there's this great article called Using Google Classroom to Teach Music. Although it's to teach music, any teacher can use this as a resource because it talks a lot about the announcements, the assignments, and the questions and how to utilize these. Moving on, I would like to show you Schoology. This is also a great resource, and I actually like Schoology discussions better than Google Classroom, so I will use Schoology discussions once in a while for fishbowls and Socratic seminars, but obviously Google Classroom is the way to go because it's user-friendly and you can have Google Apps synced with it. But the discussions on here are amazing. They look like Facebook discussions, so students are very familiar with these. This is kind of what it looks like. You would click on your discussion here to get into it, and you can reply or like a comment. The other great thing with Schoology is that all your resources are housed in one place, and then you could add them to your classrooms. Quizzes are awesome because you can either allow students to take a quiz multiple times, or you can set a time limit on quizzes. So I can show you right here, add a quiz, sample, and then you can go into settings, and you can definitely set a time limit or attempt limit. So it's pretty awesome. If you would like to find out more about Schoology, this is a great article called Schoology Instructional Management for a Busy Ag Teacher. It tells you all the key features of Schoology and how to use these in a classroom. Moving on to Edmodo. This is Edmodo. It's very similar to Schoology. The great thing about Edmodo is that you can create quizzes, polls, discussions, or Snapchats. Now, polls would be really cool for exit slips and such. It is a pretty great resource to use for that. A snapshot just connects to learning standards, so you can quickly assess if students learned a learning standard and ask them a question about that. These are all great resources to use. If you would like to find out more about Edmodo, you can go to this article called The Facebook of Learning Platforms, Edmodo. and it gives you pictures, and it allows you to see what you can do and all the features in Edmodo. So lastly, I wanted to go back to the chart to show you how they're all very similar, yet they do a few different things. All in all, I think they are great resources to utilize in the classroom because it puts an emphasis on student learning, and students will definitely stay organized. I think that your best bet would be to create an account for these three and try them out to see what option works best for you. Once again, here are the references I used in this video, and if you would like to check out those articles, that would be awesome. Happy studying and see what works best for you. Good luck.